Okay, you're watching Amakosi for live. Ah, what a disappointing result. Kaizer Chiefs won, Bidvest Wits won. I'm with Master P here. You guys know him as the God of Honor guy on Twitter. Brother, what did you think of the game?
I think Kosi, we didn't start well eventually, but I can't blame the lockdown on everything because most of players didn't seem to be match fit. But just to generalize the whole game, I don't think a player like Billiat should have stayed for the second half. He was totally out of it. That's my first point. Secondly, in the second half, I don't know what the coach said in the dressing room because whatever he said to them, he said something that was obviously took us out of the game. We allowed Wits a lot of time on the ball. We allowed them to play. We allowed them to attack us. As for the substitute, like, come on, man. We were supposed to have how many? 5. Look at the substitute he made. I don't even think he was going to take out Castro. Had Castro not got an injury, he was going to keep him in there. We have players like Kambole. Okay, Zuma came in. He tried to change again. There was no need for him to take out Ngobo. Absolutely no need. The youngster was trying. He was trying to make us play. He could have taken Billiat immediately in the second half. The guy was not there. He wasn't playing. He wasn't interested. You could see from the first half. Seriously, like, there's no way we're going to win this league playing like this. And you know why? Also because the coach decisions are not right. Look at the 2 last subs. Just look at them.
Who were the last 2? It was Tia and Bernard Parker, isn't it?
And Bernard Parker. For me, I'm still saying, for me, Billiat should have been taken out in the first 45 minutes.
He didn't contribute anything to the game, yeah?
Absolutely nothing. Even when we were attacking, he was staying back. There was a ball in the first half where Castro was running. He needed to take a run also to give Castro an option. You understand? The only player who was trying today, obviously, was Nokovic. You know, a striker who's always hungry to do something. Zuma came in, he tried. Okay, in terms of Ntia, I think he was trying to balance the side from where, because Sussman was limping or something. You understand? Even Manyama wasn't supposed to finish the game. We got players like Bakas on the bench. Players like Kambole, they still need to prove themselves. Why keep them on the bench? Why are you playing for a draw when you are playing at home? That's my issue.
I think that's what you've been seeing so far so much this season. You know, every time we go 1-0 up in the game, then you want to sit back and you want to defend. That's not really not the way football should be played. It should be killing sides. I know there were chances there. We also had a lot of chances, so we should be taking those chances. A lot of them.
And most of our players didn't seem to be serious. I won't talk about the disallowed goal. No, I'm not that kind of a person to say the referee this, the referee that. No.
But that was onside. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. That was onside. That was clearly onside. The linesman got it.
That was legit.
Completely wrong.
He got it wrong. To generalize it, the referee was on Wits side, man. Like, the best players who dive, he would blow the whistle. Anything like that, whether they go on the floor. There was an attack by Nokovic. He stopped it. He said it was a foul. Absolutely bullshit. The other one here, I'm sorry for the strong language. The other one here, it was also on Nokovic, whereby he took the ball away from Cole Alexandra. He said it was a foul. And if you could,
it was a dive. It was a complete dive.
Exactly. I don't understand how he managed the game. Completely was on Wits side. But just to come to our team, we don't have a coach, man. Honestly speaking, I remember I tweeted something that NS Middendorp should leave, and you guys say we should wait for the season. If we're gonna wait for the season, then it's going to be very dangerous. Like, he's got an advantage of 5 substitutes. He's only making 2, and they are forced because they are from injuries. Like, he doesn't have a plan B. You can't score a first goal in the first half and then think you have won the game. No, that's not how we play football. We need to keep on attacking. We needed somebody to support Nokovic. He was somehow playing on the side. That's why Kambole was supposed to come in. I'm still saying Billiat should have never been allowed to play the 90 minutes for this game. So was Manyama.
Now, going forward now, what did you think? Oh, sorry, but what did you think of the new guys who came in, like Ngobo started? You know, why didn't we just keep him in and take out Billiat? What did you think of his game? You know, you also saw Sassman as well starting. not generally a regular, and we also saw Moleko also because he came in and he was on the left, right? Would you rather prefer
in
Moleko
the
over Ntia Ntia or?
okay, for the guys that came in today, I'll start with Moleko. I think he did very well. He kept Hoto almost out for the game until he got injured also. But I think it's those times where the players are lacking fitness and stuff. And then when he come to the youngsters, he did well for me. Like he was there, he was playing for us. He got Katande protecting him very well. He was doing very well, trying to do those forward passes and stuff. Even Jabulo, when he came, he did well. He also did well. I think the guys who, even Sussman, he was playing well, obviously. He's a bit too slow. I know people complaining about him, but he's a bit too slow, but he managed the game so well. I think the guys who really disappointed us are the regulars. Your Manyamas, your Billiat, you understand, they are the ones who really disappointed me, obviously, because they were never there. Lebo kept on mispassing the ball. Every time he gets the ball, he was passing to an opponent instead of his own player. So we can't blame the ground. Vets was also playing with the same ground. But you could see when they get the ball, they were attacking us. They were coming to us. As for us, I don't know what's going on. They need to look at this game, and then if we really need this game, we gotta do better than this. If we need this league.
I want to ask you also about the goal. Do you think that our defense just switched off there also with the equalizer?
Yeah, I think they switched, and it wasn't the first time. You remember there was a ball, I don't know, that strong vest striker who he just turned with Mator there right in the box, but then Mator recovered and it was a corner. If you early in the second half, the goal that came in is similar. We almost got the second goal from Wits, whereby the same Cole Alexandra was left on alone. It was a shot. The guy was trying to take a shot at goal, but then Cole Alexandra was still left alone. He could have punished us there. Other than that, we never played. We never came back in the second half.
But now, okay. So in the next match, what do we need to do to change this? What does Middendorp and the team need to do? Keep playing that attacking football that we were playing in the first half. How does he change it up?
Okay, for me, I think Castro should not start the same time with Nokovic. You can't play two number 9s at the same time. Okay, they play, but for me, you need somebody. Nokovic needs to be in the box. He needs to be a number 9, a holding man right there in front. So Castro should start out. Then we can probably start with someone like. We need to try new guys like Kambule. He needs to be given a chance to play. Then Castro should compete with Nokovic. And then you have a player like Billiat. For me, Billiat should just sit on the bench. He needs to come in the second half. He should just sit on the bench. Then the youngster, Ngobo, he should continue playing. Then maybe add somebody like push Manyama forward, whereby in the space of Billiat, you can play somebody like that, where you can pack the middle field and then so we can play. This thing of scoring one goal then saying we're going to defend it is not going to work for us. We need to be honest, it's not going to work for us. You see how Nokovic was playing. I think he even overdone himself, whereby you still need him for the next game.
Yeah.
We need to play together, not depend on one player or something. For me, I'm still saying this because Billiat needs to sit down until he gets his head right that he wants to play for Kaizer Chiefs. He must remember, at Kaizer Chiefs, there's no star. The star is the team. He must always play for the badge in his chest. Then we will remember the name. That's it.
All right.
Otherwise, you should be outside. We need players fully focused now. This is crunch time.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, Kosi. And your man of the match lastly.
My man of the match, I'll give it to Nokovic. I think he did very well. If it wasn't for, if it's not him, then I'll give it to the guy who scored a goal from Wits, Cole Alexandra. He covered a lot of ground, like he was trying everything to stop us attack and all that.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Kosi.
You're watching Amakosi for Live. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel below. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Amakosi for Live and give us a like on Facebook.